So earlier today, because I've been like I said, I've been sick and I've been doing better. So I have been trying to communicate and reach out at least tangentially to people, tangentially to people. I it was kind of weird because I'm a text person. Like if I want to reach out to you, even before I want to call you, I send out a text. So I called my daughter today, and what was funny is that I talked to her. I was like, "Yo, like," and she started telling me about her day and stuff like that. And I say, like, "Look, like, when did I become easy for you to just talk to and just ramble out stuff to me?" And I was like, yeah, is that a problem? She's like, no, no, yeah, I want to throw out the joke. You talk to me like I want to hear little friends, like, but it's like really not as bad as a phrase as people actually think because, like, you talk to if you can talk to your kids and they feel open to talk to you about stuff in a respectful way, then that's actually good parenting because they're not keeping secrets from you. But I also and I bring this story up because I actually, went to talk to I went over to my sister's house, talked to my brother-in-law, and I was telling him about this is what makes it relevant. I was telling him about how I have my YouTube channel and the videos that I cover on my YouTube channel. And yes, I really do have a lineup. And so I was telling him about this one creator icon, you know who I'm about to talk about, that was from Chicago, that has a channel that he tries to be blackety black black black, but most of his content is self-hating white folks and self-hating white kids and some black people. And I was telling him about, yeah, this cat does this, he said this, he said how on stream that he was upset that he found out that his wife had part white heritage and how he doesn't want to do his 23andMe because he's scared of what he may find. And he was like, that cat sounds familiar. And of course, we were talking about your boy FD Signifier. Oh my God. When I, like, somebody who isn't just like, internet brain actually came up with this, I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, like, you can talk about black issues, you can actually want black people to succeed, but when you just, like, I don't know, say that you don't know or don't like that your wife had, white heritage, that kind of pushes it a little bit far. Let's go. So yeah, I was talking to my brother-in-law about, and I mentioned this guy, and he searched on this. So it was like, oh yeah, I know this idiot. And so let's see why black men don't watch FD's content. Let's go.
All right, so if you've been following me for a while, then you know I have a habit of criticizing the manosphere and manosphere adjacent people. They, along with like conservatives and Aaron Yeager fans, as you all found out last video, probably get the most smoke from me regularly.
Oh, he's a black man that feels that if you somebody who likes anime, you just don't like his content. No, I like anime. I just don't like your content because, dude, you a woke hotep. All the things that you would criticize, like Umar Johnson for, he's like that, but he's woke. He's okay with trans and gay people. That's it. Like, seriously, that's it. Everything that you criticize Umar Johnson for, he's just, okay, you can be trans, you can be gay, and that's it. That's why majority of his fans aren't black. He's part of the cornbread tube spear. He knows this. But, and this is why he couldn't criticize me. Simply put, because, quite frankly, I don't fall into the manosphere way of thinking. I am truly a leftist, no matter that I don't play pretend super, but we have to be nice. We have to be gentle. And that's his problem.
On both.
Anybody that criticizes him on, hey, why are you trying to be divisive? Why are you saying that you shouldn't have to try to relate your story to white people, and they shouldn't try to understand because they shouldn't try to find points of interest. Yeah, he said that. He literally has said, and I actually have a video of him saying that he shouldn't have to tell his story to white people because they try to listen and understand him.
My channels. And for this, I get a lot of flack and criticism, which is expected. And this creates the user responses that I'm a simp for.
Oh, they hate. They haters. They hate me. If they don't like me, it's this particular excuse.
Black women or black women make up the whole of my audience, which is why I'm scared to criticize them. And this is very much coming out of my most recent main channel video, Swirl Economics, aka I think I just changed the name to something with Umar Johnson because niggas love clicking on Umar Johnson. If you haven't watched it yet, check it out. And yeah, niggas is mad. Niggas is a little mad in the comments. A lot of black women mad in the comments too. I'll get to them later. But
I would be mad too if you literally said that you were upset that you found out your wife had white heritage. You said that. You literally said that.
I want to address this simping out.
So, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this. There are a lot of us, and I have in my comment sections, and I know that it's anecdotal, of just actually starting to realize who this motherfucker is. And the reason why I actually have a big problem with him, seriously, he talks about people like bell hooks, and he says they have great theories, but those are just theories. They never talk about how let's make this, advantageous or be able to be implemented in our communities. People like this cat right here are just blowhards on the internet. And he's actually said it, he's doing it for the YouTube money and he needs to get the YouTube money. Cool. I respect your hustle. Dude, I'm in for the YouTube money myself. I'm here to actually spread a message, but I want people to do stuff, not just sit back and bloviate on the fact that, Eminem wouldn't be a rapper. Like, Eminem wouldn't be a rapper if it wasn't for cannabis. Cannabis was a better rapper than Eminem, and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah, to lean with it, rock with it. Yeah, I don't see why white people should have it. Like, you sound fucking retarded. I shouldn't say that word. I'm sorry. I've been watching too much Shud Logic in this video that I'm going to go over. I'm sorry. These people anger me. And I know you're going to get the people on his little sycophants. They'll be like, oh, you just seem too angry and you shouldn't have a problem with him. Like, you advocate doing nothing but being secluded and sequestered in your tiny little community. And you don't want change. This is one of the biggest problems I have with these people. They want to have a situation where they can bitch and moan and complain without doing anything. All because their victimhood and their isolation and their point of I'm special is what they sell for. All the people in this little cornbread tube type bull. What was it? I did the video about Turb. And in like the first 6 minutes, he came with every racial slur about a white person. And you know what? Cool, you want to use racial slurs? That's fine. I don't care. But when they start using it against you, no, you idiot. You use the tools that you want used against you. That's what you do. And that's my problem. This is my whole problem with these people. But I digress. Let's hear his video about how he thinks the only people that hate him are people that accuse him of simping. Let's go.
Allegation. Do I simp for black women? Yes. I love black women. I don't like y'all niggas. It's an easy decision to make. Sorry. However, I also want to address this theory that because I simp for black women, that they make up most of my audience. That is not true. And I've told y'all niggas this several times now, and y'all keep saying this. Like
I wonder who makes up most of your audience. I wonder who makes up most of your audience. Is it the guilt-ridden teenage to 20-something white people that just like that apologize for being white? They're just like, oh, I'm a white person, so I should just apologize. That performative shit that you see that does no real value, that does nothing about understanding the conditions that other people live in. They just are suburb kids. Cause like, dude, like, mad respect to the white people that grew up in the hood. I mean, like, that had to grow up as poor as black people. Mad respect to them because they know some of the shit that we have to deal with. But these suburbs, and not even just suburban white people, but these suburban black people as well. It's like, oh, I'm black and I had crossed words with the police once before. No, motherfucker, you haven't lived in the hood. This cat right here literally said one time that his cousins that lived in the wild hundreds when he grew up in the suburbs of Chicago were more black than what he was. That's the audience that he has. The people that are more that wants to be more black. Yeah, that's the audience that he has. But let's continue.
I keep hearing y'all repeat this in my comment section. I even watched some brother's video the other day and he kept on saying this over and over. And it's like, I know I have proved this to these gentlemen once before, but since I need to do it again, let's run them numbers one more time. When I last showed my gender analytics last year during the Black Manosphere video, I was at around 63, 65% men, and now I'm in the low.
What did I say? What did I say? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Most of his content are teens to 20-somethings. Did I call it? Did I call it? Did I call it?
70s. I am maidenless over here. It's like high school all over again. For all of my simping for black women, it is not working. Ladies, please come back. While I wish I had a larger woman following, I do acknowledge that I tend to be far more male-centered, and that is not something that I plan to change. I think I should be playing that specific role of talking about men's issues from a more progressive perspective with my platform. Obviously, I'm not changing that, and I appreciate all the women and black women that have...
Show the race breakdown. Show the race breakdown. Come on, show the race breakdown. Show the race breakdown. We all know that YouTube is more slighted, unless you like a makeup or a home like modeling channel, like, you know what I mean, like geared that YouTube promotes towards women. That it's kind of mostly centered around males. I like my analytics may show something actually the same, but it's rare that you have unless you somebody that they are like commentary, unless you're somebody that they want to screw. And like, I know early in the stream I talked about black people, like literally, like unless you're somebody that they want to screw. And like, I know channels that have like the guy who got me into it, who got me into like saying like maybe I should do YouTube, Dragon Silvers. He is basically, he has more women following, even though he doesn't talk specifically about issues like that, but he just had a lot of women who wanted to screw him, like, and he was like, yay, fun. But like, this is one of those things. But like, yeah, no, of course, more men watch YouTube. I'm sorry. I mean, like, that's the way it's broken down a little bit better. But let's continue.
I've stuck along for the ride as I do that. However, to be very clear to the manosphere niggas in the audience, that as you see does not mean my audience is made up of women. It is greatly a sausage fest. And so the next thing the manosphere dudes are going to say is that this must mean my audience is mostly non-black men or white men, which is just more wishful thinking on their end. While I'd wager that this 70-ish% probably includes a lot of non-black men, that's greatly because I do plenty of videos that bring in a non-black male audience, such as my early videos on the manosphere or anime or male desirability or hip hop, which we know brings in a nice sized non-black audience. But when you look at my videos that are clearly black oriented, that are not going to bring in a...
Show the breakdown. Show the breakdown. Let me see if I can actually show. Hold on. Let me see. Analytics. audience. Can you see the breakdown? This is just disastrous. Look, check this out. 62% of you people aren't subscribed. Go subscribe. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do the meme. I'm sorry. Viewer age, not enough data. Viewer agenda, not enough data. God, it doesn't have a racial breakdown. I wish it did, because if we saw this man's racial breakdown, we would know who's really watching his videos. All right, let's go.
Huge white audience, you see that they're some of my most watched videos. And if you look in the comments section and compare that to my analytics, then you're going to see that it is clearly a lot of black men. My video on black love has over 500,000 views and is predominantly, by a small margin, men. My video on the black manosphere is well over 500,000 views and its viewers are predominantly men by a wider margin. My video...
Dude, wait, no. You cannot say this. You cannot say this. You cannot say most of your subscribers are that way when I know I have breakdowns of videos that I made about you. I made about you, and most of those people weren't subscribers. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Like, do you think people are stupid? There are people that will come and hate watch your videos, especially if you're making a point that they feel that they're attacked about. Like the videos that I do about you. Like, for real. Like, stop it. I don't, like, for real. You're really going to say this. You're going to really say this. You're going to do this. You're going to make me. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is one of those things where, here. Where is it? Analytics. Now, get this, right? So you showing these analytics means nothing. Overall, 526 views. Yeah, I got 41 watch hours off of you and 7 subscribers. And this is actually more of a recent video, I believe. This was put out on April the 24th. Engagement. Now, mind you, most of the people, that's engagement, I'm sorry. Most of the people that watch this weren't subscribed to my channel. That means nothing. Why don't you show the people that were subscribed to your channel that watched the video versus the people that were not subscribed? Because you know that won't prove your point. That will prove the point that, hey, this is the breakdown of who watches my channel. It doesn't show whether they're subscribers or they return if they return to viewers. The only thing that it will show is this is the gender breakdown. We know this. Oh my God, this is an idiot. All right, let's go.
On black men's sexuality has over 1 million views, and it is predominantly men by a wide margin. My most watched video this year, soon to be my most watched video period, is my second Black Conservatives video with 2 million views. And if you look in the comments, it's obviously black people, 77% male audience. This idea that some people keep trying to repeat and spread about my content and my views being so unpopular with black men, and that no real self-respecting masculine black men would ever really listen to FD Signifier, is why niggas don't really listen to y'all. Why y'all can be.
I don't know if I should actually do it. Like, show the comments. Show the comments. I have no problem. Like, dude, like, show the comments. Show the comments. Let's see some of the comments on this video. dude, as an Asian woman, trust me, I've heard women from other ethnic groups that have shown patriotic, masochistic culture that says white men treat women better and whatnot. Not like women of who say this is discourse. Usually, women that say this are not well informed or well experienced in acting with white men. Dude, you are literally, you have comments that actually say that I'm not part of that group. Like, for real, man. Like, young white woman here. Like, I am telling you, most of your audience, because you were part of the the bread tube crowd, literally you blew up your audience because you played on the guilt of these young kids that actually just have performative white guilt. Not real, like, yo, I did this one time to this one person and I did it because of my race. No, they just have performative guilt. These people that are constantly on the internet. I think I've made the case that most of this audience that really like stick with him, that give him money, are just, really just the constantly online crowd. Let's see. And the Hotep crowd. I just, like, I don't get the whole thing about him being a simp, except for like the most, egregious of these red pillars and black pillars. And I give you that. A lot of these cats are just lost. I've said it. But that's not why. Like that's not why he is big as he is. I'm sorry. I saw his subscriber growth go from about 50K to what it is now. That's not where his subscriber growth is. But let's go.
Barely get 100 people to show up for a live stream. Last time y'all said this nonsense, I had like 350,000 subscribers between two channels. And today I have nearly 750,000 between two channels. Guys, gentlemen, you're supposed to respect logic and data over emotions. Let this one go. You are embarrassing yourselves. Y'all are the outliers, not me. The paradoxical thing I think y'all don't get is that I'm a nerd, right? I have been very open about my social awkwardness when I was younger. And one of the reasons why I talk so much about the manosphere and incels and stuff like that is because I can imagine a timeline where had all this online stuff existed, that I could have fell into that stuff at a younger age, because much like you guys, I had the same isms and insecurity and views on the world and women that led to that type of ideology. And
oh my God. Damn it. This just goes without saying, like, for real. And again, my problem isn't that he talks about black people issues or men issues or he attacks the red pill. I don't give a fuck about that. I do it myself. I don't care. My problem with a cat like this is that, yeah, I'm gonna attack a certain group of people because even though I'm supposed to be building bridges, and even though I'm supposed to be a leftist to say like, yo, let's all get together, but no, it's really just about black people, and white people should be ashamed of themselves. I've never criticized once a video about this cat actually attacking the red pill. I've never once had a video talking about how, even though I've disagreed with some of the videos where he talks about specific things, his video that he did on Mike Tyson was fucking awesome. But when you start to get into the whole, like, white people can't understand this because white, like, that's when I have a problem when you're supposed to be building bridges as a leftist. I'm just done with this video. I have been one to always say I would like 3 things that would just help out black people. And interesting enough, when I was going to move some stuff from my old apartment, I was saying the same thing to somebody. Let's have 3 things that would help black people. All right, you ready for it? Medicare for all with the mental health component. Let's have that. Let's just put that out there. A Medicare for all with the mental health component. And make sure that we set that up where everybody can be taken care of. And mental health services should be expanded and actively offered for a lot of people. Do you know how much that would help not just everybody, but black people as well? So they won't live in pits of despair neighborhoods where it's just people have given up, and they've able to walk through that trauma of poverty and oppression that goes with a high crime area. Let's do a universal basic income, even if it's something as simple as $1 or $2 grand, where we also put it that businesses just can't price gouge with inflation because they want to. Do you know how many? Not only would that help everybody, but that would help black folks. And because you make it for everybody, you know what happens? Because everybody will want it, nobody will try to take it away. Do you know how much that will help people and then help black people? Let's get a way that we can actually help people, buy homes that they're actually living in that may need repair, and fund, home remodeling to some extent, or buy out apartment buildings where people can actually just have that as their home and actually put in money to repair it. Do you know how much that would help everybody? But that'll also help black people. But no, idiots like FD signifiers, but what about black people more? You fucking idiot. Shut up and take the help. But some people don't need it. Shut up and let the poor people that need the help get the help. But what about just for black people? Idiot. The reason why Social Security, they can't take Social Security, is because it's for everybody. And that's my issue. You're so self-centered on saying that, hey, I need a special apology because, okay, cool, great. Black folks, great. I say we need that special apology. Because, we were like, slavery wasn't the original sin out of Americas. The original sin was the genocide of the natives that actually lived here. And then slavery ran a second. Oh, and not only that, afterwards, after they got slavery, you know what they did? The people that actually lived along the southern border, they was like, no, we just want that. They say Mexicans should go back to their country. Okay, cool. You ready to give them back Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and most of California? Don't be so self-centered in your pain and misery that you can't understand somebody else's pain and misery. And not to commemorate in misery, but to say like, yo, we're old. We're old just like other people are old. And say, let's change this system to actually help everybody. Not just my special group, because my special group, we need to be owed more than everybody else, even though horrible shit is being done to everybody. I don't know. I just don't know. It baffles my mind. But anyway, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff, that YouTube stuff, that Twitch follow, and of course I have the Crimson 60620 at X/Twitter, and we're gonna cut this video segment here. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and my Twitch subscribers. Join the Guardians, become a member, or become a subscriber on YouTube, Patreon, and help support the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and the next one should be popping up on your screen. Subscribe, and if you haven't checked it out and want to help out the channel, check out my Patreon. Thanks.